Good morning children, welcome to class 5 social studies. Today we are going to start with a new lesson, major landforms. Okay, major landforms. So children, we live on land. See here you can observe sometimes when you travel by a car or a bus, you see rivers, lakes, ponds, mountains, then you see the agricultural field. So here you observe so many different types of landforms you observe. So our earth's surface is covered by land and water. Okay children, the earth's surface is covered by land and water. So you could have seen it as a river or a waterfall or a pond, seas, oceans like that. As a snow also, okay, it is the form of water. So land and water. So the land consists of 29% children. Okay, the land covers 29% of our earth's surface, whereas the water covers remaining 71%. So the water is only present everywhere and it only covers the most of the earth's surface. Okay, as snow, river, pond, lake, seas and oceans. So land it is 29% and water it is 71%. So it is not even children. So sometimes you observe when you travel, the land may go up or go down. When you stand in one place and see, the land may look very flat. Okay. Then here, when we observe the earth's surface, various features are formed on the earth. Okay, what are they? We will see. These various features on the earth is called as landforms. So what are the different types of landforms we will see? Mountains, plains, plateaus, rivers and deserts. Okay children, mountains, plains, plateaus, rivers and desert. So each topic we will see one by one. So in today's class we are going to see about mountains. Okay children, mountains. So these are the large landforms children. So nearly about 20% of the land is made of mountains. Okay, nearly 20% of your land is made of mountains. Then how a mountain can be formed means this volcanic eruption you could have heard. Because of that it pushes the landmass. Okay children, so any one of the place the landmass starts rising and you get over millions of years the mountains grow and reach up to the height of 8,000 meters or 9,000 meters like that they reach. Okay, then they rise more than 900 meters above the ground. See, if you take a flat ground, from the ground level, the mountains rise more than 900 meters, nearly up to 1 kilometer. So, they rise up, we tell it as mountains. Okay. Then 20% of the land is made of mountains. Now, the different terms are used for the saying about the mountains children. So we will see what are they. First one is your peak. See, you could have seen, observed in pictures. I will show you in textbook. See children, these are the Himalayas. See here, it has pointed, it has risen up to a sharp level. See at the top portion if you see, it looks like as a cone. Okay, it looks like as a cone. So the mountains have different heights. So some will have a steep sloping sides. Steep means it goes like this and join at a peak. Okay, okay, this is called steep children, very steep, and then a sloping sides. Okay, steep. Like this the mountains grow. So this forms the steep. Okay, this side is your sloping sides and a high point. So you have the high point. It is known as peak children. So it is known as peak. What is a peak? You can tell it is a steep, sloping sides and high point. Okay, that is called a peak. And one more name it has got is the summit. So you would have heard about the mountaineers climbing the Mount Everest. So when they reach the peak of the mountain, they tell they have reached the summit. Okay. So the other name for peak is summit. Here in the Himalaya ranges of mountains, you could have observed the top part is covered with snow, children. Okay. Most high mountains have snow on them and in their surrounding areas. Okay. Example, the picture of Himalayas is given over here. And then this series of mountains or a chain of mountains. Okay, children. So like this, when you draw the picture of mountains also, how will you draw? Like this. Like this only you will draw. So this series of mountains or a chain of mountains, you call it as mountain range. Okay. The chain of mountains, you call it as mountain range. Okay. Mountains, coming to the next point, mountains that are not high, okay, they are called as hills. Mountains that are not so high are called as hills. Okay, so the tourists visit the hill station. Okay, children. Then in the mountains itself, we have two types of mountains. One is young fold mountains and another one is old mountains. Okay, young mountains and old mountains. So what are the features of these young mountains means? The young mountains are recently formed. That is some millions of years only. But compared to old mountains, these young mountains are recently formed. Okay, they have higher slopes and conical peaks. So like this. Okay, it looks like a cone, no children. This mountain, imagine a mountain like this. So it is a conical peak, okay, conical peak and higher slopes it will have. So here we can see the picture of Himalayas. See here, it has a steep slope and a peak over here. Okay, higher slopes and conical peaks over here. Okay, so the best example is Himalayas and the Alps mountain. Okay, Himalayas and the Alps mountain. Okay, children, I will show you here. See the Himalayan mountains over here in the map, world map, physical map. Okay, then you have the Alps over in Europe. Okay, Alps mountains over there in Europe, children. Okay, so young mountains examples are Himalayas and Alps. Okay, then coming to old mountains. These old mountains are formed before the Himalayas or the Alps is formed. They are called as old mountains. They are formed billions of years ago. Okay, old mountains. So examples are Aravalli Hills and Appalachian Mountains. So Aravalli Hills is in India. You would have read in the previous lesson. Rajasthan, Aravalli Hills. Then you have the Appalachian Mountains in USA that I will show you. So what are the features of these old mountains is slopes and rounded peaks. See, it will not have a peak or a steep. So the mountains will be flat like this. Okay, children, little flat only these mountains are. It will not have a peak or a conical peak. Okay, children, so the slopes and rounded peaks. Okay, it will have a rounded peaks, children. Okay, example is Aravalli Hills and Appalachian Mountains. So in India, you have this Aravalli Hills in the Rajasthan side, okay, and the Appalachian Mountains over here in the USA. Okay, children, Appalachian Mountains over here in the USA. Then there are series of mountain ranges that run for hundreds of miles. Okay, children, there are series of mountain ranges that run for hundreds of miles. Example are Andes Mountain and Rockies. They are called as parallel range of mountains. Okay, children? They are called as parallel range of mountains. So, series of mountain ranges run for hundreds of miles. So, I will show you in the map. Okay, this Andes Mountain and Rockies. Observe here, children. See, this is North America and this is South America. So the Rocky Mountains, see from here, it starts over here up to goes over here up to the end of here Mexico. Then this Andes Mountain in South America, children. See, it starts from here, it goes till here over here. Okay, Argentina up to there it goes. Bolivia, Peru, Brazil, Argentina, like this it covers and goes. So these are series of mountain ranges runs for hundreds of miles. Okay, here you have the Rocky Mountains and here you have the Andes ranges. Okay, Rockies, Andes ranges and Rocky Mountains. So they are called as parallel range of mountains, children. Okay, then we have what are the importance of mountains. So the mountains look very beautiful and it has got a pleasant weather. So the tourist people get attracted and visit those places, and it acts as a barrier or a protector to prevent the cold winds blowing from other sides. Okay, and then the lower part of the mountains. So if you see the mountains down, you have rich flora and fauna, children. So this is a picture of hills. So down you have rich flora and fauna and it provides for agricultural lands. So many rivers originate in the mountains. Children, remember many rivers originate in the mountains and provide water for irrigation. So a best example is our Kaveri. It starts from the mountain and reaches the plains. So mountains are rich in natural resources like minerals and forests. The transport system is not well developed due to the uneven terrain. So as it has a high peak and steep slopes, transport is not possible, children. So take your lesson and read it, children. See you in the next class. Thank you.